Hello. It is Tisk day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. Excuse the background noise and the crazy in advance. I'm on the side of the road next to this highway. It's a crazy highway. I was actually coming up towards the sun the first time I wanted to start the video, but there was a lady power walking behind me, so I had to wait till the coast was clear. But and hopefully you can hear me through the wind and the noise, but there's like, I think it kind of picked up. But basically what I want to speak about now is just literally letting the negativity, let anything go that's not feeding you in your mind, body, and soul. If it's not helping you any way, shape, or form, get rid of it. And that's anything, anybody, any place, any relationship. And this doesn't matter. It's not limited to just, significant other or just coworker or just family, friend, neighbor. And this goes for anybody, anything, any place that is not feeding your soul, mind, body. That's not helping you. That's not pumping you to the top. Because right now, in this environment, what's happening right now, you're either getting make or break. Whatever you do will make or break you. And again, if it's not pumping you to the top, making you somebody, or being one of the tools needed to get to where you need to go, let it go. Because again, if it's not breaking you, it will. If it's not making you, it will break you. That's why I say let go of anything that's not helping you. Anything, anybody, any place, anywhere. Let it go. Because again, in this environment, this is an environment where people are losing things, so you can lose things for the better, or you can lose things for the worst of you. Oh, I lost my house, job, this, and that. Now I done lost myself. Now I'm strung out on drugs. Or you done lost this, and that. And you said, F it. Now I'm free. You see what I'm saying? You can get benefits from it. Everything that's quote unquote sounds like bad is not necessarily bad news. Even with government shutdown or the world shutting down or the store shutting down, it's probably not necessarily a bad thing. It might appear crazy. Whoa, hey, I was used to that. I grew up going to this store and it shut down. But that could be a benefit for you. Okay, well now it's your turn to have your store. They shut down so you can shine now. You see what I'm saying? They shut down so now you can use your hands, eyes and ears, or you use your ideas. You've always made clothes, but maybe you never had the motivation. Maybe you didn't have the tools. And maybe you were procrastinating. But now that you're pushed into it, hey, whoa. Now you're the new store. That's why I say let go of anything that is not helping you at this point. Because again, if everything is in destruction mode or things are coming down for the rise of the new, you don't want to go down with this old stuff that's on its way out the door. So if you see people, places, or things knocking themselves out the way, don't go try to salvage them, try to hold on to them. There's people that literally left and then they're spinning the block right now, all like clockwork. As I mentioned before, there's a few people that'll get rid of themselves, and I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of myself to see if you'll chase me. My thing is, if you get rid of yourself, then you're doing me a favor. Because if I'm left with just me and my shadows, that's how it's gonna be when I get to the top, me and my shadows. People, they tend to sniff around when they either see that, hey, your energy hasn't been around, or things been different since I ran away, or since I let you get away. And then they want to spin the block. Like I say, let people like that go, because they get rid of themselves beforehand of time. Either get rid of themselves because they know they're no good for you, or get rid of themselves because they feel like you're no good for them. They basically look down, you ain't shit, you're this, and that, till they realize, okay, hey, that person was actually real, and then they want to spin the block. People leave your life, let them leave, because that's obviously something about them that you didn't know. If they don't see your work, they don't see you as anything or see you as value, let them leave. And if they don't leave, you need to leave. If you know you're in a toxic relationship, get out of the relationship. If you know you're in a toxic environment or somewhere where around people and places where it's up to no good, get away from it. Because again, you don't want to be destroyed by things that you can get away from ahead of time. Yeah, so thought I'd put that bug out there for whoever needs to hear it. Let this stuff go, especially if it's not helping you, and especially if it's harming you too. Like for instance, if you're used to substance, it's time for you to address those issues. Because running to drugs and alcohol, the only thing that's going to leave you with are health problems, and that's just the short and sweet of it. You're still going to have those demons in the back of your head. You're still going to have to feed that trauma via drugs and alcohol. You see what I'm saying? And ultimately, all you're going to get out of it is a toe tag. Because again, after a while, you keep doing stuff hurting your body. After a while, it's time to pay the piper. You see what I'm saying? You're going to be no good to nobody with no organs. Your organs are no good. Okay, I've been on drugs 20, 40, 50 plus years. And once your organs finally decide that, okay, I'm checking out. You don't give a damn about me. I've been working hard to keep you afloat. All you want to do is hit the bag every day. Those organs are going to either shut down one by one or all at once. Maybe even choking your sleep, and then you go off into the abyss with a pipe in your hand. That's not going to look good in the afterlife or in the hell line. You see what I'm saying? Because we still got to pick up. We don't understand that this is a life journey. And this human body, this is just one part of the human experience, or the quote-unquote living experience. Okay, I get to live as a quote-unquote human in this disposable body. So what did you do while you were on earth living as a human in this disposable body? I was ODing, and here I am in the hell line, trying to figure out what I should have or could have done better. You see what I'm saying? Because this, as I mentioned before, this energy that is driving us, basically what's giving me the ability to get up, to think, and to move around, that 7 grams, if you will, my soul, that is everlasting. So again, this body can wear and tear, but the soul is still going to be here, wondering what you did and knowing what you did last summer. So you make the best of it, Enjoy life. Don't get caught up in the distractions. Don't get caught up in foolishness. Don't get caught up in things that are not important, i.e. this material stuff. And this material stuff that has no value to it, we shouldn't get caught up in it. Because again, this stuff, it requires maintenance, maintenance, it's wear and tear. And then it just, all it does is go, it just rises in price, you see? So we're literally trying to hold on to work, trying to hold on to this and that, trying to hold on to material things. Oh, I got to keep my house job, this and that. But if it is disposable, then you don't want to let it consume you. Because as I mentioned, it's disposable. So if it's disposable, obviously it can be replaced. And that's not what's really important in life. That's more of a trinket. That's a bonus. Okay, well, it's a bonus to live in a nice house, nice neighborhood, have nice vehicle, a nice job. Those are bonuses. It's not necessarily necessary for life. It might be necessary for this machine world, but it's not necessary for life. Because what we really need in life is not what we're dying and fighting for these days. We got men and women fighting for the right to do the wrong thing. Men fighting for the right to wear makeup and live with other men. Women fighting for the right to get rid of her damn future. Men and women fighting for the right for children to destroy themselves. And it's just like, our priorities are so effed up. We need to wake up and smell the roses before it's too late. That's why I say, if you have eyes and ears to see, if you know there's something that you need to do or need to stop doing, you might want to do it now. Because the time of procrastination is flying out the window. That time that we thought we had is coming to an abrupt stop. I'm talking whiplash when it comes to a stop. There is no time to waste. There is no quote unquote normal. There is no, oh, next time. No. Because there's an unforeseen clock that's steady ticking, So do what you need to do now in order to secure yourself for the future, in order to prevent any type of panic, or to prevent any type of surprise, really. Because really, at the end of the day, none of us can really say we didn't know. Most of us, we had the message. We probably just ignored it. But we can't really say that we didn't know. Because we did know. We just didn't take heed to the message. So, if I can be the bug in the ear for someone, just be the change that you need to see in the world. Always do the right thing. Stay out the way. And be prepared for everything. Be prepared for everything. And then know your surroundings too. That's why I say if you need to be around toxic people, get away from toxic environments, places, things. You need to get away to get yourself together. Then so be it. Because the productive / righteous road is very thin. So don't feel like, oh, I'm being left out, or I'm going to stand out like a sore thumb. Just for instance, and it's slightly off topic, but for even for the pink community, or the Europeans, or the quote unquote white people as you know them, a lot of them don't speak up because, oh, well, what would happen if I speak out against the system? Or if I speak out against racism, they're going to come for me. They're going to treat me like a nigger now. And with that shows weakness. Not only does it show weakness, it shows that basically you're on the side of silence. Silence is a response, and silence is almost just as bad as hitting someone across the head. If I know something's happening to you that's not right and I'm going to shut up about it, I'm just as guilty. Because my voice, even though it may get me in trouble, my voice could have saved you or could have saved the next person. Now, it probably might have got me and you in trouble. Okay, you get hit across the head, I say something, we're both in trouble. But then guess what? That'll stop the next person from getting attacked. Sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself to save the world. And that happens very few times, but a lot of people are fearful. Due to their fear, they're not going to stand up for what's right. Because I got a job to protect. I'm not going to stand up for what's right because I don't want people to look at me differently. And with that, you chose death. Not only did you choose death, but you chose the side of darkness. That's why I say it's very easy. Turn from your wicked ways now, because it's so easy to get caught up in that comfort. Well, I'm comfortable with being a snake. I'm comfortable with it. It's too easy to get caught up in that. Too easy to be comfortable in the wrong things. That's why people don't want to get right. They'll be more offended. If you tell somebody to get right, get your life together, or stop doing this and that, they'll go upside your head. They'll probably even have you stoned. Because I'm comfortable in my darkness. How dare you wake me up? How dare you tell me right from wrong? Because at the end of the day, I do know. I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I'm comfortable. So for those who there's hope for, please turn from your wicked ways and let go of anything that you know you need to let go of, and stop doing what you know you need to stop doing, and start doing what you should be doing. And again, we can't say we didn't know, or we didn't get the heads up, or we didn't take heed to the warning, because that's what the key word is. We just didn't take heed. You ask somebody, why haven't you done this, X, Y, and Z? And just flat out, instead of saying, well, we'll make excuses, oh, I don't have the money or this and that. But I guess the real answer is, I didn't want to. If you ask me why haven't I gotten my crap together, or why haven't I done the right thing, or why haven't I this and that, the short and sweet is because I didn't want to. Not because I don't have a job, or I fell asleep, or I'm depressed, or inflation, or this and that, or my leg hurt. Those are called excuses. But the real short and sweet of answers is because I didn't want to. Why didn't you do the right thing? Because I didn't want to. Why didn't you give the heads up to the people and tell them that they're going to the slaughter? Because I didn't want to. Or because the money was there. Or because I did want to and they had a lot. The price tag was big. That's another thing too. People will do any damn thing for a few dollars and will kill your ass in a blink of an eye for $2. So yes, y'all, these people, most people need to turn from their wicked ways, because most people are trifling. They only think about with themselves. And if I'm being selfish, that means to hell with you. I'm worried about my survival. So that means if I have to throw you under the bus so I can survive, so be it. People's selfishness will be the death of everybody. Selfish and reckless. But yes, hopefully we learned something. Let it go. Stop doing what you're not supposed to be doing, and start doing what you know you should have been doing a long time ago. It's a lovely day too, by the way. I think it's about 60, 65 maybe. Might be about 70. Lovely day. Okay. But I think that's it as far as putting the message out there, as far as what we need to do, as far as getting self together. I hate when people hang out on this damn side. Man, that makes me angry. If I may have to push, I'm gonna go up and around just so I have to get triggered by it. But this is one of the reasons why I don't come out in the public. People tend to rub me the wrong way out in public. Yeah, but yes, I've noticed that too. I've noticed with family, friends, neighbors, surroundings, I have to let everything go cold turkey because we're not on the same page. Now, I'm not perfect. I still have a lot of work to do, but my growth and their growth, I feel like I'm growing. I might be growing slowly but surely. Their growth is non-existent. It's kind of like they're stuck in La La Land. They're comfortable there. Do not shake them. Do not wake them. So with that being said, if it's something where there's no hope for you, you're going to go down with a pink Jesus statue, or you're going to go down with Christmas on your mind. Yeah, we're not going to. Because that means one or the other will become a liability to the other. And I'll just say this too before I end it, because there was movies that I was watching that was very telling. So basically, these two movies that are watching, they involve children, like small single-age children that were consumed by spirits, basically consumed by a dark energy at birth. So pretty much, if they had that killer instinct, or you know how when children wake up to be, they grow up to be school shooters or turn out to be a serial killer, and you knew it since birth. So basically, long story short, it's all about what are you going to allow to, are you going to let the good you or the evil you consume you? Because one or two of them, they argue, oh, well, that's an evil spirit. That was an old soul that had to come back because they had unfinished business and they basically still have some evil to do, so they thought they'd come back as a child or come back as a newborn. Whatever the case may be, are you being consumed by darkness or the lightness? You see what I'm saying? What's really within you? Because we have the opportunity to do this and that. We can do both. We'll even play both sides defense. Hey, I'm good Wednesdays, terrible Thursdays. But one of them has to take full reign. The good you or the bad you, which one is taking full reign? To where that's what's really you from within. Basically, long story short, these children were dark. And one guy, he started killing like at 6, I think it was like 6 or 8, one of those kids. But basically, he pretty much killed anybody that got in his way, but he wanted to finish off a lady from his past life that got away from the grips before he could take her out. So he thought he'd come back, I'd come back as a newborn and finish the job. And basically, the moral of the story is, what are you going to allow to, you going to let the good or bad consume you? Are you going to be consumed in darkness? Or are you going to let the light? Which one are you listening to? You listen to the dark you or the light? Are you good or bad? Are you in or out? Choose a side. Be well, be safe.